uh, complete work. Okay, so whatever you are doing, for example, you are not doing anything, you are just studying. Okay, so study of analysis of security algorithm based on machine learning or based on machine data mining. So you can give such type of title also, and yes, title will also be there. Okay, so your report's title will be there. Then within this, abstract will come, then introduction. Okay, now in this introduction you have to, just don't copy complete text. For example, if you are doing something on security, or you just start, you are starting with security threats, how many type of security threats are there, how many types of attacks are there, how many algorithms. No, I don't want such type of uh, big and useless theory. You just talk to the point. For example, if within this security you are providing something for DDoS attack, so you should just give some information about DDoS within one paragraph, and then you should discuss few works, and within that you can discuss about two or three existing works, whatever has been done in this particular area. Where, for example, in Wikipedia you learned about something, you can discuss about that also. And then within that you have to give the objectives. But here you will not elaborate this. Objectives will be elaborated in a separate section. What is your objective? And it should not be theoretical. Within 3-4 points, it should finish. Okay. Then uh, you will be giving one, flow chart. This flow chart will give complete information of your work. Okay, how things are flowing. Now, after that, one will be for your algorithm, or I can say methodology. Okay, so it's up to you what you want to give. Within the methodology, you can give algorithm. Yes, it will be good. Okay. Now, after this methodology, one section will be there, result section. So this result section, now you will not start, you are adding, graph or something of security of version you are doing. No, within this section, give for you. For example, in will give information about data, data structure. Okay, so how many say, parameters are there? We'll discuss all of those reports. And only you will say you have used where you do you. Okay, and also
Ma'am, your voice is breaking a lot.
if any movement when like example CNN, like working on
Ma'am,
CNN
your voice
in
is breaking. We can't understand anything.
the, maybe there is some network issue here.
Now it is audible.
Now it is audible.
Yes.
Okay, so now within this result section, setup will be there, and under this setup, data set, you have to give information about the data set. For example, if your data set is containing textual data, where 1,000 number of rows are there, 50 number of attributes are there, so you will give that such type of information. And among these 50, maybe you are saying that top 10 are good, and then you can discuss about those 10. Okay, now for example, if you are using CNN, then how many layers you have used. Okay, so such type of information you should include. Now second part is that after this setup, Then you will discuss the results. For example, if you have used, for example, your report is based on a study. Now, this obviously you know that study cannot include only one algorithm. For example, you are working on DDoS prevention. Now, for this DDoS prevention, it has been said that let's assume you have finalized to go with the CNN, but you can you're willing to the CNN with some other algorithm also, so to give results of metrics which are available. For example, there will be one line for CNN. Let's just some here in you have to restrict minimum four your time goal of then so I can what you will it clear and you will have so ready how this report so important this project. And remember one thing, it will be checked for flag. Okay, and your flag will be less than 1%. I'm prepare and page not that. Please prepare 6 pages, including everything. By information. Of this, even so I'm not true for that.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking a lot.
So did you understand what discussed till now?
No, ma'am, not after the result.
Not after?
The result section.
After the result section. All right. Under this result section, did you understand how will you give information about setup?
Could you please repeat this?
Under this result section, two parts should be there. One will be your setup and one will be your analysis part. Okay. So under this setup, you will tell everything. For example, if you have used, some additional language, you can give information. You can give in, you are, if you are implementing it, on OpenCV or whatever, platform you are using, that information also you need to give. Then data set information you have to give, and all the parameter setting of the algorithm which you are using should be given. So every information about the implementation should be given under this setup. Is it clear? Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. Now one more part will be there, which is analysis, and under this analysis, you, for example, if you have selected CNN, okay, but as you know, CNN is also having various, several variations. uh, Name me about variations. Have you heard about ResNet? Have you heard about AlexNet? And there are several variations of CNN. So let's assume that you have decided to go with ResNet, but again you want to compare its algorithm, its performance with two more algorithms. So I am suggesting, according to your title or your problem, you have to compare this performance with minimum two more algorithms. In this section, in methodology section, you will discuss about your algorithm which you have selected to go with. But under this analysis, I want you to compare the same performance with minimum two more algorithms. Okay, am I clear? I think in Python, within 2 or 3 lines only you can do that. So it is not that much difficult. Are we connected?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this was all about your structure of report. So again, I will repeat. First is abstract. Before this, title. Title is important. Okay. Then second, abstract. Third part is introduction. Okay. Then objective. Actually, this objective will get merged with introduction, but initially you have to keep it separate. And this object should be point wise. Don't write so much theory. I don't like that. Now flowchart will be there. Okay. Under this flowchart, methodology. Oh, sorry. After that, and yes, you have to explain this flowchart. Maybe 2-3 lines will be enough, but you have to explain this flowchart. Then methodology. Under that methodology, you will provide the algorithm information, and then results section. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 7 parts should be there. And your report is, I am not saying that your report should be having 20 pages, 10 pages. No, I am not giving such type of constraint. If you can provide all of this information within 6 pages also, it will be fine for me. But yes, I think less than that is not possible. But yes, now after 6 it will be your will, if you want to go with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that will be your choice, but minimum 6 to 7 will be fine. But everything like that should be there. And yes, if you are including any image, you have to give its explanation also. Don't add anything abruptly. है ना, आपने इंटरनेट से कुछ लिया, उसको क्रॉप करके लगा दिया, but you are not writing anything about that in your report, I will give 0 mark. All right. So whatever you are adding, it should be well explained. If it is a table, it should be explained. So give proper figure number, table number, such type of things you have to add. You are in 3rd year, so I don't expect such type of mistakes from you. Okay. Am I clear about this report? So initially you all will prepare this report. I will go through few reports, and if I observe same, few mistakes are repeating, then again I will have one 10 or 15 minute session with all of you. Okay. So initially you start with this, then we will see. Now, what will be your topic?
मैम ये फ्लो चार्ट किस चीज का बनाना है?
फ्लो चार्ट आपको बनाना है जो भी आपने जो प्रॉब्लम ली है ना, वो आपने कैसे की, है ना. Maybe some student can say I will go with technical flowchart. So there they will give in complete flowchart in related to the algorithm. Someone says no, I will just give a flowchart according to the whatever problem I have taken. So this will give flow of your project. So it will depend on you how you want to represent. Again, and I am saying it should contain typical flowchart type. If you want to add some, for example, if you want to give your problems information with the help of some diagram, which is giving complete, for example, you have taken a problem for smart city, where scheduling you problem you have taken, how vehicles, or I can say uh, packets should be scheduled. So again, in that case, you can add one figure, but within that figure, whatever project you are doing, it should be clear, visible. Okay, such type of gist I should get from that figure. So mostly
मैम फिगर रफ पेज पे बना के मतलब कर सकते हैं खुद का बना के?
खुद का बना के पहले लगा देना. I will check if it is fine. Then you make it with the help of laptop also.
ओके मैम.
ठीक है. तो in this way we can do. And what else I wanted to say? And yes, for preparing flowchart, there is one Google tool, draw.io. Draw.io. With the help of this, you can make very good flowcharts. Want to make some real life scenario, for example, you are you want to show some network or some city. So for that, there is a tool named as eDraw. So you can explore this for preparing your flowchart or diagram. And other than that, other than these two also, there are several tools. Okay, now let's come to the topic. Actually, if you will take the topic by your side, it will have 100 number of different ideas, and most of those ideas will be not much useful. So our main target is that you have to focus on real-time problems. Okay, so major dimensions which you should include is, first is the medical field. Okay, so I think you can get plenty of data from the data set and quality data set for medical field. But I will suggest, if you are taking medical field, so don't just I know you can download the complete data set and code from internet, but even though if you are doing that, add something from your side. Okay, you use Google, I also use Google. Okay, the moment I will check your see your results and your title, I can find from where you have copied. I am not denying don't copy, but I'm just saying add something from your side. Okay, for example, if there is some study, then you can say they have given some study for last 2 years, then you can say, okay, you are giving predicting it for upcoming 2 years or something like that. Again, within this, don't go into n number of dimensions. For example, COVID is there, so instead of this prediction, you can say how this vaccination has. I'm just giving you ideas, so you can take it from this discussion. So in this COVID spread, what is the role of this vaccination, or within this COVID spread, what is the role of population density? Okay, so if we are working on this, and now few students will say, no ma'am, we want to go with some other type of disease. You can take some image based also. For example, you are trying to classify some tumor, but again, if you will talk about tumor, but whatever problem you are taking here, you should have a clear understanding of the data set. If you are not able to clearly understand that data set, but you are just downloading the code and showing the result to me, that is not going to help you. Let me make it clear to you. This is for your benefit. You are in third year. Okay, so first major field is medical field. So you all please prepare a group, and Nikhil will make one Excel sheet. So Nikhil, you please prepare one Excel sheet where and share it with all the students initially, and share that list with me by evening. So they all have to fill it by evening 5 p.m. So within that, group information will be there. Okay, so whoever fills first, that will be group number 1. Okay, members name, so their name and roll number will be there. Then Right now, this will not be their final title. Okay, final I will do. Okay, if it needs refinement, I will change. So initially, students will give their title, and then when this list will be complete, you have to share this list with me. I will go through all the titles, and if I need, then I will schedule meeting with those groups which needs their title to be refined. And I'm giving this task to you on 1st November. Okay, so I think you all are having 1 month to complete this. So by end of this month, I don't want to hear, ma'am, we could not do it, we were busy here or there. I know you all are done with your mid-sem exam. Okay, so if you will give proper time to this, even this during this Diwali vacation, then within 2 or 3 days you can complete this complete project. So one will be your medical field, another can be, smart city. Now within this smart city also there are several problems, like instead of smart city, it will again become very broad. Hmm. So I will say, let's say transportation. Okay. Now within this transportation, you can take scheduling problem. Okay, how vehicles are scheduled. Now for scheduling, scheduling in I can say emergency scenario. Okay, or you can say traffic light scheduling, or you can say for example, under this transportation, you can also explore by yourself. Okay, so I am trying to just find out which will be easy for you, it will not take much time. Or you can image, again based on image, so it can be based on computer vision. So this computer vision problem can come under transportation, it can come under medical field, anywhere it can come. Okay, so you can explore, you write the title, I will go through it, and then we will see we should proceed with that or not. Third is networking. This is very interesting area. So within this networking, first major part can be security. Under this security, again, you can work on some attack, or you can work on, yeah, I think some student was interested in working with blockchain. So they can explore blockchain in terms of data mining. You can explore, Bitcoin and everything. So many options are available with you. So you can do that. Another one is, so have you I think in this semester you are studying computer network, right? अरे भाई, तुम लोगों से क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं, आंसर नहीं आता टाइम
No,
पे. You are not studying computer network.
no, we didn't have it as a course.
You had.
No, we had data communication, which was similar to this, similar to
Yes, yes.
computer.
So you have studied data communication. That's good. So under data communication, how many layers were covered?
And it was mostly related to like modulations and all, like TCP and OSI were only a small part of that.
No, actually, see,
Mhm.
TCP is a transport layer protocol, right? So if you have studied TCP, it means you have gone till transport layer. It's good. So little information is also fine for me. Then I can give you typical networking related problems also. So under this networking, again, collision. And yes, under this transportation, one more interesting topic is congestion control. Okay, congestion was also good. Again, within this network, you can, think about collision, detection, how you can handle with the help but in terms of machine learning. I am not saying you go into the depth. No. Again, within this network, you can work on routing और क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं इसमें कैन यस here also congestion control is there, or I can say under this routing so many things are there: scheduling, task allocation, n number of problems are there. Networking is a very interesting area. Okay, so one is medical field, transportation, networking, and what else I am missing? मेडिकल फील्ड हो गया आपका, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन, नेटवर्किंग. Let's keep one as miscellaneous. Okay, so under this you can take, if you are interested in some other type of projects also, you can write it down. Okay, so when in within that Excel file, along with your title, make one more column which will be giving information about major field. Okay, so under this major field you have to write down, you are going to work in under this medical field, transportation, networking. And yes, under this miscellaneous, you can text mining, you can work under text mining, or with the help of LSTM, if you are working for example, posture detection, or you can say currently so many studies are going on. For example, earthquake, related to some earthquake, if some study is there, some data set is given, some under some disaster management. So under this miscellaneous you can explore. So you have to give major field also, so that I will have idea your title is talking in terms of what. So all of you, please have a discussion with your group members and finalize your topic by end of the evening. Nikhil will share the Excel sheet with you after this lecture. So start digging out and finalize it, so that today only you can start working on this, because I think you are having complete 1 week with you. So most of the things you can finish within this week. All right. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
बस एक दो स्टूडेंट है क्या, बाकी क्या सब लॉग इन करके चले गए हो तुम लोग? आई एम टेकिंग दिस स्क्रीनशॉट टुडे. आज मैं बस इन्हीं बच्चों को अटेंडेंस दूंगी. And I am taking their random names also. If someone is not answering, I will mark them as absent. Amit?
Yes, ma'am.
Kaustubh?
Yes, ma'am.
Mukund?
Yes, ma'am.
Inder?
Yes, ma'am.
Aman?
Yes, ma'am. Aman.
Aman?
Yes, ma'am. Present.
Aman, you have logged in with 2 different devices?
Ma'am, there are more than one Aman in class.
Okay. So another Aman?